Okay, hello everyone, and as you guys can see, I'm back doing a bit of a little emo vlog, whatever the hell I want to call it anymore. I don't even know. And my hair is, as always, because I just woke up. I didn't even have breakfast yet, and I usually have breakfast first, but I did wake up quite late because it's like, yeah, it's 3 p.m. So like I'm about to have like a little breakfast. Yeah, I woke up at 2 p.m. because I was up all night playing guitar actually, and then watching YouTube, and I got so distracted. I was like, oh wow, it's already nighttime. Anyways, just wanted to say what is up, y'all, and I'm also returning to YouTube. I'm thinking tomorrow if I can finish editing. I'm still editing a Resident Evil 4 video because those take quite a while. And it's also October 1st, and September wasn't a good month for me. I will say I wasn't able to upload on September. I did upload on TikTok, but that was pretty much like little goofy videos that I just like feel like putting up. And I just have not been, I guess, in the mood. I've been tired, sort of burnt out, because it's like, I'm doing a lot of things and not too much. I recently got unemployed as well about a while ago. And then I've just been playing guitar, practicing, because you guys know I want to do, my own music career. I want to do my own thing, because, I love playing guitar, and I've been getting quite better at it too, which is really nice. And yeah, I'm just in the kitchen right now talking with y'all. I did see a recent video. One of my favorite YouTubers came back, and I guess that sort of inspired me to make this little video here that I'm also, gonna start uploading a little more and more every now and then, because it's finally September. It's getting colder finally, because the summer was terrible. When I say the summer was terrible here, I mean it was between way over 28 Celsius to 30 something Celsius, something like that. It was a very hot summer, and we don't get hot summers like that where I live. Like it's not. I mean, it's kind of normal, but because it's very humid, right? We have a lot of humidity. It gets even more hot and hot because it's like, oh, it's nasty. So, I basically had the AC on like the whole time. For a while. I always had the AC on, and the AC makes a lot of noise. And then I tried recording. I was like, yeah, no. So then I stopped recording. That I turned the AC off, and I would just get extremely hot. Like in most of my videos that I uploaded during the summer, I was sweating so badly, like just in heat. Like I meant like very hot. Not I don't know how to say this that well. It was very hot in my room. And then as soon as I stopped recording, I turned on back the AC, and I was like, oh god damn, it is hot as hell in here. Because my house also gets very hot, because my house is it was built in the 1800s, so the way it was designed was to protect against the cold. Because where I live, before this volcano erupted and climate change and all that, way back then it used to snow here actually, and it sort of still does in the winter. It does snow, but very very small amounts. But back then it used to snow here a lot because we had harsher winters. Because the zone I'm in, as actually close, somewhat close to Ireland, even though it's in South Europe. Yeah, very very confusing, the geography, but it's a group of islands, and it's quite close to Ireland and Spain, Portugal, Morocco's in the US. It's very interesting. Yeah. Anyways, what was I talking about when I said that I was been inspired to make a video? So if you guys don't know, one of my favorite YouTubers of all time that I've been watching since 2015, I believe 2015, ever since I was a young kid. Yeah, I believe it was 2015. That YouTuber is Mess Yourself. If you don't know who Mess Yourself is, he's a British YouTuber, and he's been making videos for a long time, way longer than me. I've only been making videos for about 4 or 5 years or so. And I did have a channel when I was 13, back in 2019, but I deleted it, and I deleted those videos because they were just goofy and just dumb as fuck. Uh, Anyways, I've been doing YouTube for a while now as well. But again, this YouTuber, Mess Yourself, he recently made a video, and I was like, wow, I gotta get back to doing YouTube. I gotta get back to it. My favorite YouTuber just came back. I gotta make a comeback to, I got inspired, like I was eventually gonna upload, but not as soon as this because I wanted to like relax a bit, focus on playing guitar. But again, I love doing YouTube. I love, posting on here. And I also have a TikTok, and I'm gonna try to promote my YouTube channel more on TikTok because I want to get more people on here. I want to get more people who can who enjoy my videos, and yeah. So what have I even been up to? Well, I haven't really been up to much besides just playing guitar and that sort of stuff. I know my hair's a mess. I just woke up, dude. I didn't even have breakfast yet. Tomorrow I'll see what I can upload, but yeah. So what's been going on? Well, again, the whole summer thing with the insane heat. I also got extremely burnt out and tired because I don't really do well in very warm weathers, it seems like. Because I got really used to the cold up in New Hampshire area, up in the New Hampshire, the New Hampshire region. My God. And it's just like, it's just like, and it becomes so hot here because we get more hot weather than the US and everything. Sort of hit me, but hey, at least I was okay. Good thing I have the AC in my room. If it wasn't for that, I'd be cooked. Well, I played the wrong string, but that sounded nice too. Just messing around, I just woke up, so I'm not gonna be playing too well. Obviously, I gotta get warmed up a bit. But yeah, I just sort of been playing guitar a lot, focusing on getting better on it because that's one of my dreams. Playing guitar well. Doing a little band. Doing my own music and all that. That's one of my dreams that I would love to accomplish someday soon. And then again, I've also been stressed because, I'm living in Europe, but I would love to get back to the US, but that would be very, very difficult. So, yeah. Because you guys know I'm a US citizen, I wasn't born there, but I do have a citizenship to 3 countries. But then again, Europe's just kind of just, fuck. It's like the whole world is in a place where it's like, it's just getting worse by the moment, and I don't think it's ever going to get better. But yeah, and then again, hey, I gotta say, I'm glad that Messysoft's back. That's one of my favorite YouTubers. I will say I also got a bit inspired by just, I don't know, myself as well. I gotta credit myself too a bit because I don't really do that enough. Then again, favorite childhood YouTuber comes back. I'm just like, oh wow. Well, I ought to upload something. I don't want my whole YouTube to die. So yeah, this is just a little video, a little bit of a vlog on some updates. Summer was terrible for me. I cannot handle the summer that well. I mean, I can. It's just I wasn't expecting such a warm summer. You know what I mean? And in September was just, oh, don't even get me started on September. September was just like, wake me up when September ends. September went terrible because I was actually supposed to go to college, funny enough, but I didn't go in because it wasn't really big, because some of my documents didn't get translated, and again, it was going to cost too much because even though in Europe you receive a pension from the government, you get some money for being in college. It's like not enough to get an apartment and all that. Like it's a small amount. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna be going to college and then having to work a job, pay an apartment, right? Because I have my own house. Um, so I'm gonna be working a job, paying an apartment, and then going to college, and then having to work on almost a full time job. Because again, we have very low wages in this part of Europe. And then my YouTube would pretty much die off, and I'm gonna be honest, the only college course that was even close to interesting was a electrician course, and it's like I don't even like electricity. What am I even doing? No, I like electricity, and I have some electrician skills myself because of my grandfather. He's the one who He's the one who actually put the electricity in my house. He actually did that himself, basically, because this used to be a bakery, so it had like just a few lights, and he built the little what the hell are they called now? The little boxes you plug the electricity, and he built all that and put electricity in this house and the house behind me and all that. And he just taught me, and I sort of learned. But if I were to do any electrician jobs like right now, I'd probably shock myself because time goes by. Anyways, yeah, I've been playing guitar a lot. If you guys like the guitar playing, you know, I can post some shorts on it. I can make a channel separated just for music related stuff. So then it's not, too much on this channel. I might do that actually. That would be a pretty interesting idea. Until this channel grows more. Now I want to grow this channel more first. I want to get to at least 500 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers, because we're at 200 something. I believe we're getting close to 300. So when we get to around 500 to 1,000, I might make a new little channel just for music stuff and all that. And yeah, it's interesting because I will say I'm quite happy that this channel is at least growing. My TikTok has 19,000 followers somehow, which is very interesting because of the videos of Jeff the Killer I posted way back. This is like what, a year or two ago. Interesting times. But yeah, feel free to comment down videos you'd like to see, some games you'd like to see me play, videos for reactions, just whatever kind of content, I think is fun. Go ahead and comment down because I don't mind. And hey, I'm back. Peak cinema, I'll upload something tomorrow, I might do a little story video maybe. Those would be very interesting. And yeah, I just sort of been it's good to be back though. I'll see what I can upload tomorrow or at some point earlier because I'm not gonna start by posting too much because then I'm gonna get tired and all that. But yeah, this was just a little vlog, a little update video. This is just a vlog, okay? Don't like because I've made a few comeback videos because I do leave every now and then, but this is just a little like what have I been doing? While I've been playing guitar a lot. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's just one of my little emo vlogs, that I do every now and then. If you guys like the emo vlogs, let me know as well, because, the weather's better, so I might, walk a little bit around, maybe something like that. But I'm thinking of doing a story video or like a game video, like a different game, something like that. Whatever you guys would like to see. Anyways, this video's getting quite long, so see ya.